Right, there's just a quick walk around video for a Mazda MX-5. This is the 2-litre sport model, 2007 car, as you can see here. Quite a wonderful example. It's just had the one private owner from new and has an amazing 13,800 miles, absolutely genuine as well. I'll walk around initially with the roof up, but then I'll obviously put the hood down very briefly to show you the car as well. Just to come around the front of the car here, come nice and close for you. There's hardly a mark to be seen anyway on this car. There really is. It's absolutely amazing condition, but given the mileage, hopefully exactly what you'd expect. You know, looking for a stone chip, it's going to be very, very hard indeed. It's in absolutely beautiful condition. Come down the near side of the car first. Front wing. So I've just been on the road, so there's a little splash on the side of mud coming up there. Do apologise. Front alloy, absolutely unmarked. Panel work is absolutely pristine, it really is. Rear tyre and alloy absolutely unmarked again, as you'd expect. I'll just show you the hood here now as well. All in absolutely beautiful order, really is. And just come down there. And then just come around the back of the car. Again, it's considering the age of the car, it's extraordinary in terms of its condition, but it sits beautifully with the mileage of the car, as you'd expect. I can't really see a mark on it. It's absolutely amazing. Rear alloy again, absolutely beautiful. Hood on this side, all in really good condition. And then the panel work down this offside, as with the near side, without any mark apart from a bit of splash up mud, I'm afraid, such as the state of our country lanes at the moment. And the final alloy, absolutely superb. So look at the car, genuinely in absolutely fabulous condition. So just coming into the boot area of the car now, again, as you'd expect, all absolutely beautiful. It's all got its original inflation kit, which is what comes standard on these cars. All the plastics. Down in here we've got the, oops, daisy. If you can see there, you've got your scissor jack, it's all good and intact. And down here you got your inflation, so the gunk that goes into the tyre and the original tools for the car, but all absolutely beautiful condition. Near side door card looks absolutely as new, it really does. Carpeted areas all absolutely spot on. Full set of original Mazda mats on the car, and dashboard in beautiful condition. Passenger seat on the front here, again pretty much as new as you'd certainly hope to see. Centre console all in really fabulous order. So come to the driver's side, door card again, as with the other side, absolutely as new. Sill area, beautiful condition. Carpeted area again, just looks again as new. Sorry to keep saying it, but there we are. Leather seats all in fabulous order, it really is. What should follow, that's it, so bear with me one second. Sorry, I nearly forgot, I always sit inside the car and have a sort of pan around the dashboard for you. Just to quickly show you down here, full owner's manual pack and the original lock and wheel nut key. Obviously very important to have on these cars. But the interior plastics look, again, just absolutely factory fresh. They really do. All in lovely order. Just move that out of the way a second. Heated seats work beautifully. Just to show you them all working. I had them on earlier and they've been tested, working absolutely spot on. All the centre console in lovely order. As you pull that back there, you've got your cup holders in there, again all been beautifully kept. Steering wheel just feels like new to touch and hold. And going in there you can see 13,815 miles. No warning lights on the dashboard with the engine running, as you can see, but a genuinely fantastic example. What should follow now will be a road test of this very car. Right, this is a quick road test. This is for a Mazda MX-5. This is the 2-litre sport model. This particular car is registered, if I can read it, GF07ORW, and mileage at the start of this brief road test is an incredible 13,808 miles. That mileage is, of course, fully warranted. It's had just the one private owner from new, who's kept the car in absolutely stunning condition, and it benefits from a full service history attached to it as well. The reason we do the road tests is just to very quickly show you the car in operation, the very car that you're looking at on the internet. So if there's anything I can relay back to you, good, bad or otherwise, and I do that, then I can do so. Road test is also done on the same roads just outside our premises, so should be wholly representative of what you should feel yourself. I kind of cut to the chase really on this one. We've just put it through the workshops, absolutely flew through all its checks. I drove it a couple of days ago and it drives absolutely sensationally. I do, as I say, come onto these to try and criticise them if there's any issues that I can relay back to you. This particular car, I simply can't find anything at all to relay back mechanically on the vehicle, or in terms of kind of the controls or otherwise. But basically, engine starts absolutely first turn of the key, settles to a very immediate and sweet idle. It doesn't pulse or fluctuate, at least we know the brakes work okay. The engine pulls sweetly, sings its heart out. Very different beast to the 1.8s. It really has quite a lot of grunts on the low down and at the top of the rev range. It's my personal favourite. You know, if you like driving the car, you know, as they can be, then you know, it's the perfect engine for the chassis. But the engine is spot on. There's no warning lights on the car at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car. So engine, as you'd expect, with such low mileage, is not even running, in all honesty. You could do with a really good thrashing, I should think, by someone, but I'm not going to do that. But really is a fabulous, fabulous engine. Engine then goes through clutch and into gearbox. Both feel absolutely as new. Clutch is sweet, fluid in operation, no squeaks, no noises, nothing at all. Bite point absolutely perfect on the pedal travel as well. Gearbox, of course, world renowned. These gearboxes has been tough, but also one of the very, very finest gear changes you'll ever experience. Short in throw, utterly accurate, and an absolute joy to use. They really, really are. I don't normally drive with my elbow cocked up in the air like this, don't get me wrong, it's not my driving style. It's just that the wire hanging down for the microphone goes under my arm, so it makes me feel like driving like I got my arms outstretched like a wing. But gear change, engine, clutch, all absolutely spot on. Brakes on the car, lovely solid brake pedal, as well as we've just seen there. No pulsing, no vibrations when I hit the brake pedal at all. ABS works beautifully, because that kicked in when I stopped for that car as well. It's quite cold, icy day today. But all absolutely spot on, as I said. Steering and chassis of the car, you know, a joy to behold. Can't detect any wear in it. It's, you know, tracks beautifully. There's no tram lining, no vibrations coming back to the steering wheel at sort of legal limit here. You know, it's a, you know, but you know what it is so unlike so many modern cars. It has genuine feel to the steering of the car. So if you're pushing on, you want a bit of fun in the car, you can do so, and the car will feed back to you information, which is, let's say, a real rarity. Chassis of the vehicle, you know, again, the point of the video is really to point out any faults if there are any, because what I'm doing on this bumpier road is just listening out for any clonks or bangs underneath that a visual inspection wouldn't bring up. And what I'm looking for notably is kind of metallic noises where you might get an anti-roll bar or drop link or strut moving, which you simply can't check in situ. There's nothing at all. It's tight as a drum. Again, you know, it's kind of overkill doing this, really. I know it is, but you know, we're selling to customers now from, you know, hundreds of miles away, and you know, I think it's absolutely right of a garage like ours to sort of show these vehicles in operation. Driving at the legal limit now. All good and quiet in here. Obviously it's, you know, noisy on the cameras than it actually really is when you sat in them. But again, what I'm trying to listen out for is any wind noise or intrusions that shouldn't be there, which may show that the soft top has got sort of a, you know, damaged seal or isn't sealing properly. But this is absolutely perfect, so that's all absolutely fine. Looking inside the car, it's all in, you know, as close to as new possible condition as you'd expect or reasonably expect to see any car. I simply can't fault it. It's in wonderful condition. Lovely place to sit. The seats are really lovely condition, nice and supportive. Leatherwork's absolutely spot on. It really, really is. All the dials, all the electrics, everything works exactly as it should. Temperature gauge just over a third of the way up the gauge there, and that's exactly again as where I'd hope it to be. The steering wheel, again, there's no wear in it. It's a lovely size, as opposed to so many overly thick rimmed steering wheels these days. The rim on this is exactly right. I mean, it reminds me so much of our Westfield race car, so you get real feel for your fingertips when you're driving with the car. But it's, you know, it really is, it's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. It's a shorter video than normal, only because I actually haven't got a lot to say, because, you know, I genuinely can't fault it. If, however, I've missed anything out on the video, not by intent or design, please do phone me and I'll happily answer any questions you might have. But based on this test drive, you come to drive an absolutely wonderful example of a truly great sports car.